Everyone likes a good game sale, and Atari has one right now on the Switch eShop. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the games that are on sale, some of the games I already had, some of the games I picked up, because we're just a few bucks. So, you might discover a game in this video that you didn't know was on sale from a company that you might be interested in. So sit back, relax. Here we go. There is an Atari publisher sale going on right now on the Switch eShop, and as you can see, there's several games that Atari has published. Other companies may have developed these games for Atari, but as a publisher, Atari's in charge. I'm going to give some recommendations and some I picked up out of curiosity. First up is a comprehensive collection of Atari games, and that's the Atari 50th Expanded Digital Collection. It includes both paid DLCs, content. It includes original games that are new. It includes a wide assortment of Atari arcade game releases, as well as 26, 52, 78, some Lynx and some Jaguar games. And so, yeah, this is a great collection. I did a video on it. I've covered the extra DLC content on my channel as well for full review. But there's a lot of things here. There's also video discussions with programmers, developers, and people connected to Atari. This is more than just a ROM assortment collection. It is so much more, and it's really amazing collection of Atari games that many people, if you just want to jump into Atari and just get a snapshot of what they were and what they did, this is a good collection. It's not perfect, it doesn't have everything, it just has what they have the ability to license with and or own. And it's got some Jaguar stuff on here, including the amazing Tempest 2000 that many people revere as one of the best games for the Atari Jaguar. So it's a great affordable way of experiencing Atari, and definitely is highly recommended. It's on sale. Or you may want to consider one of the amazing Atari Recharged games. They take original IP and spruce it up and modernize it. There's 11 of these on the eShop. You may want to consider getting them individually. They start out at about $3.49 on sale for the next few days. There's also bundles that you can get in two different volumes, and so Asteroids is a pretty good one. I did a ranking of these on my channel about a year ago, and I talk about some of my favorites. Centipede is another popular one. Single player co-op. These have been updated, and you may want to check them out. Also, if you have a VCS, you also can consider checking them out on that, which is Atari's mini PC platform that's still around. Plan on doing an updated video on that, as I'm a fan of it. Anyways, there's also my favorite, Atari Recharged. That's my favorite of these Recharge series games. Absolutely fantastic with that co-op. Had a lot of fun playing this with my best friend, and it takes that original idea of Yars and just spruces it up, makes it a more modern classic, and I think it's a fantastic version of the game, and really enjoyed playing this and keep going back to it. There's also Gravitar, which of all things, I like the Atari 2600 version of the game. They did a good job with the Recharge one. I recently went back to this and checked it out, and for I think like $3.49 right now you can pick this up. I think that's a perfect digital price for this game, where you can check it out for less than a bad lunch, and you can consider seeing what you think of it. Anyways, what are the Recharge games you recommend? Or maybe you're looking for something different, and that's why I finally decided to try Pong Quest. Now, Pong Quest is not a perfect game. For some people, it becomes repetitive quite fast. But you know what? I like this take on Pong, making it like an adventure RPG with some different elements to it. It's lighthearted. It's on sale. It's just a few bucks. I mean, I said, why not? There is a physical release of this for the PlayStation 4 for those physical collectors out there. So if you want to go that route, but for a few bucks, I decided to check it out, and it's kind of neat. You essentially battle enemies with a classic Pong style gameplay. I like that. And there's some other options in this game. There's different ways of playing it. You can choose your ball style as well as your appearance. Pretty interesting. Not for everybody for sure. It wasn't reviewed the best, but I think at that price point it's well worth kind of the shortcomings of it to check it out, as it's an Atari game I never checked out. Head Over Heels is an updated version of the classic, extra levels, spruced up graphics, and I think this is going to be well received. This is a perfect example of a game that came out full price and a lot of people might have not picked it up, but for a few bucks, why not? And it's on sale for like $2, so I finally wanted to check it out. And if you are a fan of this isometric puzzle game, you're in for a treat, because I know it didn't originate on Atari platform. It originated, I do believe, Ocean Software published it for the ZX Spectrum, and this is an updated version of the classic. And you know what, if you like these types of games, you're gonna like this. For me, I don't know if it's my favorite, but for $2 it was well worth it. Let's not forget that Atari owns Nightdive Studios, and their games are on sale. So maybe you're looking for that type of flavor, as Nightdive has done some amazing things, taking classic PC games and updating them and sprucing them up a bit. Recently, this last year, Dark Forces has been re-released, offering a spruced up offering of it, and you may want to check it out. I like it. I like Dark Forces. It's kind of its Star Wars take of Doom, and I love it. I think it's a fantastic telling of a side story that wasn't in the main movie releases. Or you can go with Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. This is just a few bucks. So this is a game that I never played back in the day and wanted to check out. And maybe you don't have a setup where you can play the classic, or maybe you're a fan of these classic PC games. This is definitely on the old school side. So if you're a fan of those classic PC games, this is for you. And it's something I haven't experienced. I'm a big Blade Runner fan. I even like the new movie that came out years back, the follow-up to the original. But anyways, they're my releases. What do you think? And what in the comments, let me know your picks. So, what recent games did you get on sale? You know what's kind of fun to search the eShop from time to time and find a good game on sale. It was kind of cool that Atari had a great game sale going on, and many of their classics are on sale. They have several on the eShop as well as other platforms, and so you may want to check it out. Thank you so much for viewing this video. If you like what you see, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. Several videos, lots of Atari, lots of fun. Thank you so much. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. Let's keep it positive. This is the immortal John Hancock, and you take care.